this has probably been the worst day of the whole year. Let's get started. I got up this morning, 7 o'clock, had a dentist appointment that I've been avoiding because I've actually never been to a dentist before, ever. So I was afraid I was going to have all these problems, and I was nervous, and I was afraid like I was somehow going to screw something up. So it was just already like not a good start. And I go to the dentist, and everything went well. I was actually surprised. My teeth seemed to be okay, as the dentist said. And then she informed me that I have 2 small cavities. So it wasn't a big deal. She was like, these are fixable. It's okay. It's cool. And I was like, okay. Like she made me feel like cavities like weren't a big deal. Like it was like, oh, you can just get these filled. Like it's cool. So I was like, okay. So after everything was done, I had to wait like an hour for my dad to come back to get me because, oh, also I just got my permit. So good job, Val. Took you 18 years to get a permit. But I had to wait an hour for my dad to come back to get me because he had taken my brother to an appointment. And then on the way, my dad got pulled over by a cop and got a ticket. So then we were all kind of just frustrated with life. We just wanted to go home and chill, but that wasn't possible because we had to take my brother back to school. We had to go take my sister to her job, which is like 50 miles away. And then we had to go back. We had about 10 minutes for me to nap at home. Then I had to go to my allergist appointment. You guys don't know this because this is an awful thing and I didn't want anybody to know or see. Occasionally, this has happened to me twice now, I get these allergies from being outside in the air, and it does this crazy thing to my face where it makes it really red and it itches like a lot, and then my eyes get really swollen, my face gets really dry and cracked, and it's just an awful experience. So that's happened to me for the past month, and I don't know why I didn't go to an allergist sooner because this happened to me 2 years ago. I just wanted to put on makeup again, and I wanted to take photos and make videos and be outside and see life and people, and it just wasn't possible for me. So it's all good now. My face kind of cleared up and everything. It's all okay. So I go to the allergist, and there were so many people. They overbooked everything, and so there were about 25 people standing there. You know, there were women and children who didn't have a seat, and it was awful, and it made me sad, and we were just about to walk out because we'd been there for an hour, and I was like, I just can't, like I had a migraine from the fluorescent lighting. It just, like, I'd been waiting, like, all day. Like, I'd just been, sitting down all day, and it was frustrating because I didn't want to be sitting down. I just wanted to be, like, moving for once. So we were about to leave, and then my mom calls me. I was like, what's going on? And I had to go outside because my iPhone the sound doesn't work right. So every time I use the phone, I have to use speakerphone, and it's just a wonderful world. So I had to go outside, and I was like, what's going on? And she told me that she had to call the bank, and there has been fraud on her account, so they had to cancel everything. She has no access to her account unless she goes inside the actual bank. And she was like, I don't know what happened. So I was like, oh my gosh, like this day's getting better. So I was like, okay. So I was like, I gotta go. My appointment finally showed up. So I finally went in there, and the doctor, who's really awesome dude and everything, he told me he couldn't give me a steroid shot like normal. Couldn't give me the pills, couldn't give me anything to fix my face. And he told me that I have to go get like the test done where they stick like 50 needles in your back, and then, it just gets all gross and everything, and they figure out what you're allergic to. So I was like, awesome. And that's gonna be in a week. So I'm gonna be like this for a while. So I was like, great. I find out that this testing thing is $500, and I was like, awesome, like $500 to just poke me with some needles for fun, like awesome, like that's just great. And then we also found out that for my dentist stuff, it's going to be about $9,000, and this is all like out-of-pocket stuff because it gets confusing because my parents just switched insurances, and so there's like this whole deductible thing now. It's a really frustrating life right now, you know what I'm saying? So then after that, I went home, and then I had to leave again to go get my sister 50 miles away. And so I basically have just gotten home. I don't even know what time it is. I don't want to know, to be honest. And that was my day. And it's one of those days that you're gonna have in life. And the whole purpose of me telling you all these awful things that happened to me, because it's actually kind of funny if you think about it, because I didn't know so many bad things could happen in one day, but it's possible. And I just wanted to say this. I don't want any kind of sympathy or, you know, anything. I'm not trying to do this for any of that reason. I told my dad, I was like, I'm gonna make this video and I'm gonna tell them everything wrong that happened today, because, you know, not only can you just look at all the good things that did happen, like, I'm alive, so that's a great thing for one, you know. My entire mouth isn't full of cavities, so that's great, number two. But, you know, you can also think about, you know, like, this is just one of those days in life that you're going to have. And you just gotta push through it, you know? Like, you should be thankful that, you know, days come in a 24-hour period where we get to start over, as cliche as that may be. I mean, honestly, like, every day is a new day. I can't tell you how excited I am just to curl up in bed and go to sleep tonight and just, like, start over tomorrow. It's life, you know? Bad things happen sometimes. And, you know, I didn't think they would come in, like, all at once, but it did. And I just wanted to film this because I just want people to know that, like, you know, you're gonna have a bad day and you can totally make it. You can still get through it, and tomorrow's a new day, you know? Also, quick note, I've been so on and off about the EP. I know, I said album, and then I was like EP, and then I was like single, and I was like, I don't know. EP, 3 or 4 songs, I'm not sure yet. It's gonna be in March, and I only have like 1 song left, I think, so that's good. So I will give you guys an update, like a full video thing, even though I know you guys probably hate all these update stuff, like, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna do like a teaser video, which is basically just gonna be like, I think, I don't know, like 10 seconds of each song or something, like, just kind of throw that together, just so that you guys can, like, get a taste of what I'm doing. Anyway, I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you for watching, and be brave, and hang in there, and I love you. Okay.